Alright, testing the microphone here. Because I was playing around with recording audio for a video yesterday, so I'm not sure if that has changed anything. Alright, testing. Okay, seems fine. So let's copy the link. Post your links. Okay. Make sure I'm logged in here with my will. Yep. Get here into sport mode. Now, after making the mistake a few times yesterday of forgetting to switch to the medium tires at the start, I've finally decided to go and buy a GTR. So that I should automatically have the mediums on when we get put into the pre-race lobby. Turn the light on. Oh, look at that. Still ahead of Andrew. Just behind Guy, but neither of them are in the GTR. What's the best time down to now? Killian. 54.5. Oh, that's rapid. Absolutely rapid. So the whole top 10 is now in the 54s. Never announced a sub on the stream. Sub smartest will just unsub to troll you. Yeah, it happens, but whatever. I don't care. I'm happy for my 200 subs, and I'm not gonna let any troll shame me. What I'm guessing it's already under 200. If so, whatever. Just means we get to celebrate it again when we get back there. I'm just gonna actually open this up. Alright, got my laptop up next to my desk, so should make it a little bit easier to read the comments. double check I am on the PS4 version. Yep. I do like that the physics on this car at the moment are pretty much as close as what we've had to GT Sport in terms of the on-throttle turning characteristics. On the mediums anyway. Like I've definitely missed being able to kind of really rotate the car with the throttle. I feel like second gear there is so unnecessary. That's interesting. 52 seconds left to go. Hey, Aussie Pride Gamer. Just gonna go turn the fan on. Get a nice view of my house. Okay. So. Actually, I think Jester may not go. Okay, he's on his other account. Yeah. I was gonna say, I thought, because I know that last night Jester quit out of a race on his no, this is Jester account, so I was worried that he might not get in based on the SR, but he's on the TPGN account, racing from the front. No, I'm on my second. What do you mean, why do this to you? I'll do my best to get up on the podium with you. Wait, wasn't... Okay. That's weird. Streaming on YouTube. Metal Gear. Come say hi, guys. I can do my next one on my main if you want to race up at the front with me. God, you have a Mercedes behind you. That Mercedes is quick off of the standing start. I believe quicker than the GTR, so you may have the guy send it into turn 1 on you. Especially if he's like gonna start softs and you're gonna start mediums or something. But where's our boy Hisayan? He's not in here. Hisayan must be on PS5. Okay. So what do you reckon, guys? Where can I get to in this race? Can we get a podium? Oh god. What are these guys doing? Ah, what the fuck? This guy brakes for that time. Like, severely brakes. Yeah, we got damage now. This guy's so slow, we have to get past him. Come on, mate. I'm there. Cheers, Hall. This guy keeps on putting on his hazards. I don't know if he's pausing the game or what the fuck he's doing. I did enjoy that Mercedes doing his best to try and block me into turn 1. Even when, like, It always makes me laugh the most when it's a dirty driver who is bad at being a dirty driver. Like, if you're a dirty driver who's good at being a dirty driver, that's, I guess, a skill set. But when you're bad at it, God. I must garner justice, so I will rend him asunder. Alright, a little bit of clean air here now. That wasn't the best spoon there. Starting to pick up a little bit of understeer. This guy. leaders were on softs. Hey, Matt. That was close. Need to get past this guy on this lap so I can do 6 on mediums. Six on, sorry. Yeah, 6 on mediums. Otherwise, we'll go for the undercut on him. Yeah, not gonna get past him. Oh, why is he braking? What the fuck? Ah, and I've gone way too deep. What the fuck? Well, there goes our chance for anything good to go. Just got a little bit blinded on the brake marker. Rookie mistake from me. Otherwise, I think we are actually in a pretty decent chance to get the victory. We'll just render the fastest lap. And probably have to take a 4th place. So we lost 14 seconds. I'm gonna lose another 3 here on the barrier penalty. Interspecies erotica. So I'm hoping that this penalty puts me far enough behind that Merc that I can do this next lap in free air. We got traffic. Might still be okay. I don't understand how this Corrin guy ended up only 3.8 ahead. He must have made a mistake as well. I was a little bit too early on the throttle there. There we go, 57.1. It's my second quickest, fastest lap I've done. Yeah, I'm in the GTR 13. That was better. Seven, 8. Hey, Alonzi. What's up? Finished the work? Finished work for the year? That's cool. Yeah, it's basically the same for me. Not really ever on holidays, even when I am. So this is where we'll really start to struggle with the tires this last lap. lose about 2 seconds worth of pace once the tires get to this point. Front right is cooked. Yeah, it's because I'm doing 5 laps on the softs. I got missighted into the chicane by this guy up ahead and went straight on. Had to make my way through the tire barrier. Still got a 1.5 second penalty for it. Thank God there is actually a gap. It's not an invisible barrier there. Still, we managed to render the fastest lap. Give away the DR for the B driver. Well, yeah, B driver finished second, so he got some. He'll get some healthy DR. So I think I lost. What did I say? It was like 14 seconds or something on that barrier incident. So probably would have picked up the win. Surprised to see a Mercedes get the victory, because that Mercedes is not good on its tires. I mean, you still hung on to the top 3, Jester. I mean, can't win them all. You're fucking killing it last week. That first lap was a fucking adventure, though. Cheers, Sparrow. That's alright, we'll go again. AMG not easy to drive. Wear is so high here that being hard on tires doesn't hurt if you box after 4. Yeah, somewhat. I still noticed from the race we did with El Rico, I think you know him as Artana, yesterday, that the Mercedes did drop off quite rapidly, even on the 4th lap of softs and on the 5th and 6th lap of mediums compared to the other cars, which are a bit better. Star, haha, never seen that. 2-star. Oh, 2-star ticket. Yeah, that's because this is my old account, so I'm only on like menu book 9. So I don't get the high tickets. My collector's level is still really low. Look at that, level 9. Merry Christmas, have a 2-star. Thankfully, I did those 3 races, I think it was 3, the Monaco demo races on this account, so I absolutely picked up some coin for those ones. I did a from the back as well of the TGR one as well, which I got the win for. I think that was like 900,000 credits. Alright, matchmaking, 3 minutes 53. So, I'm going to go another one from the back because I think that if I run a clean race and don't get held up too much in the opening couple of laps, I can actually get the win. And it would be nice to get that accomplishment. Haven't gotten it here yet. Other stuff or where the sun didn't shine. I don't know. I like to think my anus is very sunny. So who's top at the moment for Oceania? Jeesh. Jeesh and GTR. Matt fucking Simmons, 55.4. Twitchy in the V12 Vantage. Myself. That's Rin. I always have to double check because both Rin and Rain have extremely similar, you know, to the ignorant Westerner. Extremely similar characters. You have a time that has 20k plus, yeah, I know, right? I only put this time in because I was doing From the Back with Hainsey yesterday, and I got a little bit tired of starting behind him. He had like a 2 minutes 4, so I cheekily went and put in a 2 minutes 3 after a couple of races. Just to have one where I was leader of the pack. Yeah, 19,000 franc time. I don't know where my main account is. It was like 70th or something, right? No, lower than that. So not even in the top 100. Vortex. There you go, 154. Top 20,000 still beat you. I know. You could improve on that. I'm ahead of Key. That's cool. Like, I feel this was a very good lap that I did in terms of my own abilities. It was only my second lap though of doing it, so I know I lost at least a 10th at 130R. I think I could get into the top 150 at least, maybe into the top 100. But I don't really have the motivation to grind it. I mean, I don't care that much about overall position of time trial times. You have beaten your non-time. Yeah, I did manage to beat one of your circuit experience sectors, though, Hall, so I have that to hang my hat on, in case you want to go try and obliterate it. It's Spa Circuit Experience Sector 3, I believe. The one that starts at Pahun, the left-hander. And Jester's not here. But High Saiyan is. Jester, are you doing it? Yeah, higher than Key and higher than Rory, so leader of the YouTube pack, the YTers. So I don't know if Jester just didn't get in with us for whatever reason. He may have gone over to his second account, which I'm quite sure would have had an SR down yesterday because he quit out of a race after getting punted. But we have Mr. High Saiyan in the 4C. So yep, let's see what we can do on this one. Just making a bacon sandwich. Oh, it's Wizard. Hey, Wizard. Not gonna bother go get that win. So what you're fucking saying is, you only do races what you're good at? Pretty sure I've been accused by people of that before. I think the game has crashed anyway, so we'll see what happens here. If it has crashed for whatever reason, I'll either do a daily race A, or I'm gonna try the Fuji circuit experience in the Group 2 Lexus. I mean, I'm guessing this has just crashed. You said that High Saiyan is streaming, right? Can you take a quick look at his stream and see if they're stuck on this screen or if it's just me? This would be pretty annoying. Wizard been racing a lot. Yeah, I mean, I met Wizard for the first time the other day, 2 days ago, and he seems quite decent. He said that he only really started playing GT Sport more or less recently. He didn't do a lot yet. He said he was doing, I think, Season 2, but he was in GT2 at the time. Yeah, this is really unfortunate. Stuck. Oh. Hey, there we go. I wonder who it was. I was just about to quit out as well. I think it might be Wizard who got disconnected as well. That's funny because he was saying the other day that he was getting really bad lag when he tried to have a stream open while playing, so it seems like his internet maybe isn't the greatest. Now I remember this Ponkani guy was one of the guys I got horribly held up behind. Again. Stage exit, right? You should have seen the first race that I did. It was like people going off left, right, and center on the first lap. Kind of just wanted to drop back a little bit behind that guy in case he broke. Might be a penalty for me. No, we're okay. Hopefully we can clear him before T1 and get back online. No, not going to be able to. Always just make sure to hold it tight through there when I pass one of these guys. Because sometimes they can see the little bit of daylight and they just think, oh, that's a place for me to put my car. Just ran way too wide there. Hassan hasn't had the most fruitful of starts. He's done in 8th. Not sure how that alpha is to drive these days. Can't imagine it's easy. So we're only 7 seconds off the lead. If the lead is on softs, we're pretty well positioned to be able to come back and win if we don't get held up too much by this train of cars. Oh gosh, come on. Probably the biggest train of cars I've seen in one of these from the backs around here. Unfortunately, it's our Hussein friend who's being the truly train here a little bit. I should have gone up the inside. I thought I was going to have enough of an overdraft to get ahead of him before the corner, so shot myself in the foot a little bit there. May just have to go for a move here. Okay, just push me off then. Yeah, well, I'm there. What do you want me to do? What the fuck? What a dirty driver. Leaf 1000_111. Hip and shoulder is a polite way of putting it. Oh, we've done the purple first sector in lap fucking 5. Crazy. Karma is a bitch. I mean, fuck you, man. You lost 2.5 seconds to me in one lap. One lap. Slow ass bitch. Okay, Hassan's on the mediums. He's 5 seconds ahead of us. But he's gonna have to now do 5 on softs, which I think is gonna be a challenge. He should come out maybe 7 ahead. It's most likely that I'm lagging, because I think my housemate, who is almost never here, came home, and he's probably on his computer using the internet. And lately the internet here has been absolute garbage, so... yeah, unfortunately, we just have to live through the lags that occasionally happen. Yeah, the internet will sometimes be like 30 megabyte down, 25 up, and then other times it'll be like 1 megabyte down, like 3 megabyte up. Oh, Wizard is in the race. I thought he got disconnected, but there he is, in 4th. Didn't even see him. Well, that was fucking lucky. Did not want to get stuck behind that guy on the outlap. That was the guy we came up behind last race. And... ironically, the exact same thing happened. He went wide at 130R, and then I was on his inside and unsighted on the braking and went deep. Like a noob. But okay, well, the win's out of the question because of the little incident we had with Leaf. But there goes Haisan. So even though he was on the softs, he didn't make any gain. In fact, he lost 4 seconds on his in-lap, so he must have had some kind of incident. Maybe he had a 3-second penalty? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing with my gearing here. All kinds of wrong gears. Particularly slow outlap so far. God, am I even on softs or? Andrew's in the Ferrari, so his time isn't really representative of what he could really do. But yeah, it was a nice lap. I put up a lap guide of it. Probably lost a 10th in 130R, and I could have improved my second Degner a bit. I got quite a bit of understeer through the second Degner, but other than that, pretty happy with the lap. That's why I didn't push to go quicker with it. Tomorrow I'm driving over to Melbourne. Yeah, 2:03.6 on the outlap. A good outlap's like a 2:02. Oh my gosh, I ran way too wide there. Gonna get a nice slip from this guy, but I think we're now gonna get held up through 130R. Oh, this is a disaster. This guy's gone off the track. Nowhere to go. Front damage as well. So not gonna pick up the fastest lap now. The 57.1's a pretty decent time though. So, what are you doing, mate? I've caught up to you 2 seconds in one lap. Do you really want to defend this? I don't think I got any chance of catching Wizard now after that. Yeah, Suzuka is a fucking difficult track to string together a full lap on. Seconds, so would have been on for a round of 57.1, 57 flat. God. Didn't have the grip I was expecting. I think it would have been very close with Wizard. There's one guy sitting in the pits. Was it just hit the wall, or was that just instant echo? So I haven't actually done a from pole. Oh, Huracan in second. That's interesting. I haven't, yeah, and the tens are in third. I haven't actually done a from pole finishing time yet to see what I can get. Tempted to do one. But it does look like these guys are running softs at the start, not mediums. Fair Lady ZZZ 28. So let me jump over to my other account. And we'll try doing one from the front. Yeah, nice work, Wizard. Did you slam into the random question, but does Danny have an Aussie account? Yeah, Danny does. Yeah, Wizard, did you slam into the pit wall on the last lap there, or was that just netcode? I forget exactly what Danny's AU account is called, but like the letters and numbers and symbols they spell out Helena something. He might have even done a lap. I'll be able to check. Netcode, yeah. Yeah, like I was following Hainsey yesterday in a race, and he had 1 bar connection. I had 2 bar, and it was showing like he wasn't like glitching around the track or anything like that, but obviously the game was showing me places him driving around the track where he was not. Because he was like driving 2 wheels like onto the dirt at Dunlop and like driving up onto the curb at Spoon and stuff like that. And I had his stream next to me. I could see he's clearly not doing that. So, shit. Did I just do the PS4 version? PS5 version. Yes, I did. Okay. Now we're gonna be in a race for actually getting in. He should do nations for Australia. Maybe. Like technically, you're not allowed to. Like, if it's for an exhibition season, yeah, fair enough. But he wouldn't want to do it for the official season, and he probably wouldn't want to do it even for the exhibition season because Danny's not a popular person in the community, and it wouldn't surprise me if people who don't like him reported him to PD for racing off region, and they like ban him from racing in the official season, something like that. So it's just not worth it for him to risk it, considering he's a chance of actually qualifying for Asia region someday. Yeah, I know what you mean, Wizard. That's right. Driving on a PS4, like the actual PS4, especially the non-pro version, is a legit competitive disadvantage in my opinion. But nah, it would be funny to see Danny race. Not funny. It would be exciting to see Danny race against the Australian guys. I actually, in a way, think that maybe Oceania and Southeast Asia should be combined. So it should just be like Japan as one region, and then Australia, New Zealand, Southeast Asia as another region. That would definitely make it a little bit more competitive. That said, as we were discussing the other day in Justice Stream, I think if kind of everyone shows up for nations, looks like Wizard's not in this one. Neither is that other guy. Hassan's though. If everyone kind of shows up for nations, then we can have a pretty competitive nations. I think we could get points up towards 400 in Oceania. But it's just a matter of getting everyone in one lobby at one time. So this guy is pretty quick, and that Porsche is very fast at acceleration, so there's, I guess, a risk that he could overtake me before turn 1. Which wouldn't necessarily be the worst thing, so long as I'm not, like, put offline by it. Because if he wants to start on softs and bolt at the start, I know I'll be able to get him back towards the end. Yeah, you're charging your controller? Okay, I'll see you in the next race then, maybe. 370-ish now. Yeah. I'd have to go back and look at what the highest was. I think it was, yeah, around 365, 375. Aye. Easy win, easy win, easy win, let's go. Oh, did you get disconnected before the lobby ended, or you just mean you picked up fuck all DR? Because, yeah, there was like 2 A pluses and like 6 Bs in that lobby, so there just wasn't much DR to go around. I get the feeling he's on the softs. Just based on be wrong. We'll give it a lap and see. Yeah, he's on softs. Just how much grip he has through that. We're gonna go side by side here. I was just far enough ahead. It's gone deep though. Alright, we'll let him through. Will we? Will we? He's just not going to have enough speed for it, unfortunately, for him. Why am I shifting to second? I kind of feel like he needs to just either go for it or stick behind, because having to kind of give him the space on the insides definitely hurting. That could be a penalty. This should be a better run for him. Ugh, come on. Be nice in this dirty air. Yeah, I'm thinking, like, I don't... Even if he won the race, I wouldn't care. I'm more just, like, wanting to see what the finishing time would be, and I'll lose more time defending or having to drive slightly defensively than I will just lifting. I lost 3 attempts lifting. Hopefully he might repay the favor later on. And there's a chance he's on mediums and he's just quicker than me, to be honest. I don't entirely know who this driver is. Messy. No, it's quick? Okay. Yeah, he might actually just be on mediums and just be very quick. Because if he was on softs, I would expect him to have fallen off pace this lap much more. He's actually still pulling away. In. Okay, he was on softs. Man, that Porsche is good on its softs, I must say. He did like a low 59. He's come out in completely clean air, so he should have 2-3 seconds. Lead. Yeah, stuck behind me for a couple of laps. Like, I'll catch him, that's for sure, but passing is another thing. If he drives well enough, the Porsche is very good off corners, so if he doesn't make mistakes, he can theoretically hold this. Yeah, better outlap than last race. Half a second quicker. Yeah, I've tried ACC. I was gonna say I needed him to either have a really good spoon or a really shocking spoon. I would say I haven't played it enough to really sway you one way or the other. So, cautious through there. Didn't want to run into the back of him. Slow FL. I think if you can afford to go the PC route with it, you're gonna get much more value out of it. But the PS5 version is apparently improving all the time, so... in a good driver's hands, the Porsche is just too good out of there. I didn't want this. He's just, yeah, ended up beside him when I didn't want to be. And away he goes. I just touched him there. Well, he moved a little bit on the braking there, but it was a dubious gap. We still did sub 210. A little bit disappointing that he did close the door, considering I let him through earlier in the race. Yeah, thanks, man. Oh, we got the fastest lap, which is nice. Hey, 4-star ticket. Woo. Tommy 2010. 10. So, is this guy like 12 years old? Oh, it's crazy how the time goes on. We'll go over one more just to get a victory, I reckon. Enter with event-specific car. There we go. I'll still start on the mediums again, but if he starts on the softs and that guy's back again. Yeah, essentially my thoughts on ACC, like, I've only done a very small amount of ACC. I'm just not a super fan of the way the cars feel in it. I think it's just a matter of you need to get... Hell yeah, I forgot that I even still had that there. I need to update that. Thanks for pointing that out, Matt. Yeah, you were gonna say it, Jess. I bet you bloody didn't. Matt beat you to it. Maybe he should have the spanner. Yeah, with ACC, I really struggle with coming off the brakes. I just find like the car is always very unstable for me coming off the brakes. I don't know if that's a me driving style thing, or if it's a setup thing, or if it's a PS5 thing. And there's definitely other things that kind of show that Kunos kind of just have made the console version to have a console version, that they don't really care that much about it. Like, one thing that kind of really shits me is that if you want to play on the wheel, you have to launch the game with the wheel, and then you can't use your controller to like go for any of the menus or like have the controller to control the MFD and things like that. It's like you're either everything is through the wheel or everything is through the controller. And the game's been out for 2 years now, and they don't care enough about the console version to fix that. And maybe that's just a small thing, and I know I'm gonna get called an ACC hater, but I mean, it seems like it should be an easy thing for them to let you control the menu with the controller and race on the wheel. I don't get why you can't do both. Like, if you play the PC version, you control the menus with the keyboard and mouse. you don't have to use the wheel for everything. From what I hear and what I played of it, no, it's not that special. Get it on PC if you're gonna bother. There you go. Jester's played a lot more than me, so. It looks very different in regards to the way the car handles about the track when they're watching the streams of it. It appears the cars don't move around on track compared to GT. Yeah, stuff like when you come out of a corner, you can have the car completely 100% throttle planted. Like, the slow speed grip you have is a lot more. But then the highest, like, I would say that in Gran Turismo, from what I've experienced, at high speed, Gran Turismo cars have more grip, but at low speed, ACC cars have more grip. Plus, ACC, like in real life, the cars will run with traction control on, whereas if you run with traction control on in GT, it makes you slower, but in ACC, the cars are properly designed that you do use traction control. If you have the PlayStation Extra subscription, you can download Assetto Corsa Competizione for free. You don't get all of the DLC, I don't think, but I think you do get the base game, which still has plenty of tracks and plenty of cars. There's just a few that are missing, like a few of the American tracks, and I think the Group 4s are missing. You only get the Group 3s. I'm not an expert. I'm like just giving my own perspective on it from my own driving style, etc. I don't think anything I've said is counter to what you said. I have to remember to change tires to the mediums. GT traction controller is really quicker in specific cases from a YouTube video I saw. Yeah. Alrighty, so we're on the mediums. Hopefully we can just have enough pace to stay ahead of the guys behind and then get a nice clean run on softs at the end. Yeah, I know. I said that you've played it a lot more. Like, I mean, I said that you can plant your foot out of the slow corners on ACC. I don't think that's a contested fact. But to be honest, like, GT7 has become a lot that way anyway. There's very few cars in this game now where you can't plant it out of the corners in Group 3. Oh, Jester, I think this is going to be like one of your Le Mans victories. It's pretty quiet. Definitely need to go back to doing from the back. Yeah, Chopper enjoys the driving on ACC more now. But to be honest, I don't know how he does it. Like, he does 4 races a night, and usually 2 or 3 of them he ends up in a crash where he's just driving around on his own for 22 minutes. That would fucking drive me crazy. I say as I drive around on my own for the next 20 minutes. He says he's gonna come back to streaming GT7 when the GTWC starts. Plus, I think the LFM season ends this week. I don't know when it starts back up again. Not driving the chicane very well today, to be honest. It's great trauma between himself or Enki. Yeah. Missed the apex quite badly. Lost so much time there. Quarter of a second. Yeah, come on. 58.9 on lap 5. I'll take that. Too early on the throttle. I'm not sure. Voss. I was thinking maybe Toyota. See what the schedule's like. I'll likely use McLaren again for the next official season, but for the exhibition season I don't mind going for something different. So I feel like this is a pretty good medium run. It'll be interesting to see how far we can push the softs. If we can get a 56. No, the McLaren Group 4 is pretty bad unless you're at High Speed Ring or Tokyo. This hasn't been a great outlap. Okay, 209. Horrible. The other thing about McLaren is it's so bad on fuel. Come on, 56.8. was nicer. Bit deep. Oh, you prick. And there's the run gone. Ah, my gosh. Five and a half seconds gone. Oh, god damn it. I think probably close, yeah, close to even 6. Because we didn't get good speed coming out of deck in the 2 because of it. So yeah, we're probably looking at around a 203, maybe even a 202, a 2002. Bummer. I don't know how that compares to the quicker guys. Obviously, nothing compared to like what Wind is doing, but how close it was to someone like Key. But surprisingly, I don't think Key's done a lot of this race. He seems to have made a fair few mistakes in the runs where I've been watching him race, and hasn't really enjoyed it that much. Yeah, bummer. Yeah, how long have we been streaming for? 38 minutes allegedly? That can't be right. Let me refresh this. Okay, I'm guessing what happened is the stream dropped out a few times. Bad luck that race. I got hit off track by the BRZ who was having a moment. Yeah, that tends to be what happens a lot. People love taking Key out. Yeah. Super annoyed at myself for bottling that run. Stuck behind 2 slow drivers for 3 laps. 201 pitted for softs. Nice job on the sub 20. Yeah, I went off the track at Dunlop on the last lap and lost 5 seconds. So it would have been around a 2003 or a 2002. Just got one wheel in the grass. Sometimes you get away with it, but this time it just pulled me off. Hey, should have paid it. I'm gonna switch back over to the other account and do one race from the back, and then we'll probably call it a day. Maybe jump on a bit later tonight, depending on who's going. Can upload. Jump on the PS4 version again. Check some messages here. Happy I at least made it back up to 5th, because it was 10th on lap 2. Turn 1, lap 2. Yeah, I should have saved the replay. I could have taken a look. But unfortunately, with the race being a little bit long, there's just not much time in between races to take a look at the replays. I mean, in one way that's good, because we get straight into the races one after the other, but just make sure I select the PS4 version. But yeah, on the other hand, it's a little bit frustrating that you can't check something out that has happened. Let's go. Oh, isn't that sweet? Andrew liked my lap guide on Twitter. Thanks, Andy. Give my best to Megan and the kids. We need to do a Talking Turismo podcast at some point. Maybe after the first round of the exhibition series. Just catch up with everyone. Find out who they've chosen. I mean, we don't even know if it's going to be like a Nations and Mano thing again, or if it's going to be just random combos like we had, remember, Road to GT7 at the end of GT Sport. Okie dokie. Alright, what do we got for this one? Judge Dragline and Wizard again. Don't really recognize anyone else. Did I forget to change this? Oh, okay, I'm on mediums. My god. I had a moment of panic there. I mean, has the warm-up even started yet? Are we still waiting for someone to come in? There we go, now it's started. Do a bit of plugging for the streaming on YouTube at Metal Gear. Come say hi. Alright, good luck, wizard, if you're still there. Reach one post. Nice. Okay, let's go. Makes no sense. Thanks, Matt. Try and make this an entertaining one. I mean, not that it matters. Basically never get past anyone unless they spin out up here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I almost bend it. Well, we were almost having a good run through the traffic. At least we'll clear this guy. Visual you lock. Your YouTube went down? Oh, you missed the fun of me making up like 5 positions and then coming around the hairpin and someone just spinning and crashing into me. probably my fault actually. The rear got a little bit loose. I think this my guy might even be on softs. It'll be funny if he has a run. I mean, he's not going to be able to. He might send the chicane, so let's make sure we get a good run through here. Which we have a reasonably good run. Oh dear God, why is that guy braking so soon? Oh, he's going to push us off. He's going to push us off. Nope. Okay, he goes side by side. Good job. Alright, I'll stay out here and give you the slipstream. Oh gosh. Yeah, I saw that coming. Just had to get on the brakes and avoid it. Dancing girls. Jaw lock, back. Do we send? Do we send? Do we send? Tried for the sand, but wasn't the space. What are the chances one of these guys takes each other out? I'll go the inside. What are you doing, you fucking idiot? I almost gave you credit for racing side by side until then. I have nightmares about these two guys. Well, I'm on your inside. What the fuck do you want me to do, mate? You have to leave space for my car there. Like, I hate doing that. But if you have a guy on the inside, you have to take the wider line. It's as simple as that, otherwise we are going to crash. Around the softs. a lot of people starting on the softs actually. It's surprising. So it only took 5 laps, but I got it back up to this Tommy guy, who was the one who lost control and slammed into the Chinese guy, which got me taken out on lap 1 at the hairpin. So that's how long it's taken to recover that. Come on, get on the accelerator. Come on. Come on. Ah. Whoa, gosh. Okay, he was on softs too. Why are all of these guys starting on softs? Still 7 times quicker in that lap. That Tommy guy was brave doing five laps on the softs in the BMW. Okay. I think we can get the guy ahead, 4.2 seconds at least. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. I don't know what the gaps are to the people ahead of that. Really thirsty, I need some water. I haven't eaten nearby. The friend of Sparrow's up ahead in 6th. Swallow. Swallow gum. I hope at least one of these guys still needs to kit. It's much easier to pass people when there's only one of them. I suspect that one might be on mediums as the other, and the other is on softs. Okay, that solves one problem. I just didn't brake hard enough then. We're not gonna get fastest lap, I feel like, because of the Swallow guy in the Porsche. I just had to go so tight there to avoid him. We might still be able to pick up a mid 57. Can't turn in. This is there. Gotta hold it wide. See, that's what you have to do. When you have a car slightly on your inside back quarter, you can't fucking turn in on them. Well, I think that's all she wrote. Next group of cars is too far up the track, so... Yeah, one could spin. Not gonna have the grip on the tires to get a fastest lap here, I don't think. Did a PB at the F58 but just not enough grip to get the FL. Quite frustrating. Cheers, Marty. Yeah, nice work, Wiz. It was pretty easy for you in the end. Cheers, Foss. Yeah, nice. You got the fastest lap as well. On my 2 laps out of the pits, I had to make overtakes both times, so didn't get a chance to beat your 57.8. I think I'm gonna do one more, but I'm just gonna go grab a drink, so I'll be right back, guys. God, you really don't notice. I won't be doing another. I'll be eating dinner soon. Okay, no problems. You really don't notice how freaking hot it gets in the room until you walk out into the other room. And it's probably about 10 degrees cooler. What have we got? 2 minutes to go. Okay, I won't be doing another one. I'll be eating dinner soon. So in that case, I'm going to jump off of the PS4 version and jump onto the PS5 version just to mix it up as to who we're racing against. We might see some more familiar names on the PS5. Load them up. The colors are certainly a lot more high contrasting on the PS5 version. I don't know if that really comes across on the stream or not. But it's very noticeable on my monitor. New comment. Well done, keep it up. Thanks for your message. First, the ad is no longer available. Cheers, guy on Facebook Marketplace. I messaged about an Elgato 3 months ago. Actually, that's one thing I didn't check today, is the real estate listings. I've been looking for a house, but I'm looking in one specific suburb, and literally nothing has come up in this suburb for the last 3 weeks. My milkshake brings little birds to the... yeah. So let's see, anything listed today. Probably not gonna see anything between now and after New Year's. No. Makes me sad. Makes me very sad. Let's take a look. Is there any inspections this weekend? I mean, it's New Year's Eve. Okay, there's 3 inspections coming up New Year's Eve. Where's that? Royal Park. That's a bit of not the best place. Okay, this one. Ooh, this one's open again. That kind of makes me tempted to only spend 1 night in Melbourne. Okay, who have we got here? We've got DP Mario. Wait, was that Noodles? Oh, no. No, well. Car settings, mediums are on. Let's hit out the streaming message. Streaming on YouTube at Metal Gear. So not really any familiar names other than Raw Fosgod and DP Mario. Of course, Rayun up here in first place. It would be fun to race Rayun head to head. Tame Wax. I've raced against him before, I remember the name. Okie dokie. House prices have dropped 38% in Hobart. Yeah, I think Hobart's a bit cold for me. Because it's like, it's cold without having snow, which is like, it's not the fun type of cold. It's weird that I'm getting traction control turned on this car because it's a car I own. It's not a rental car, and and I don't have traction control on my assist settings, so it shouldn't be on. You sell warm clothing. It's not really so much about like cold or like I don't know if you knew, but I lived in Moscow obviously for like 3 or 4 years, so I got fairly used to the cold weather. But I just feel like cold without snow is not fun. No way through. That's pretty lucky. You got a guy serving a penalty up here. 3 seconds. No IDs left. I got it. I wonder how many PSN IDs he had to go through before he got to that one. He's frustrated enough. Well, these PS5 guys are much better leaving space, I must say. Everyone's been quite polite so far. DP Mario got ahead of Rin. It must be on softs. I swear to God, I understeer more on the PS5 version through that chicane than on the PS4 version. How I got fastest lap back here. I literally overtook someone through the S's. Don't on Ghost, don't on Ghost, go down on Ghost. That was so scary. I have no idea, Steve. No idea at all. I guess Mario and Rayun might have had a battle or coming together or something. But as for the other guys, I'm not sure. I'm gonna put my money that this guy is on softs. No idea what's gonna happen here. This is gonna be dangerous. Ah! Well, I'm getting a very, very lucky run, it must be said. Oh, come on. This car just feels different in the PS5. It understeers a lot more some of these corners. Yeah, it's the Formula 2.5, whatever it's called. Okay, Rayon's back ahead. Is that legit, or was that lag? Half expecting him to suddenly appear back in front of me, because he spun in a very weird, glitchy way. Oh, Mario fucked up. That's him just up there. And he's going really slow. I don't know if he's got it on pause to say something to Rayon or something. Rayon gone off? I think he has. Oh my gosh. Well, I think we're gonna get the win if nothing goes wrong. Assuming that Mario started on softs. Although So he only did a 58.7 fastest lap, which I think he's capable of going quicker than that on softs. So he may be on mediums. Yeah, he's on mediums. So straight fight here to the end between Mario and myself. We'll see how much time Rayun gains, but I do believe Rayun has to serve a 1.5 second penalty. So even with a good undercut, he's going to probably fall back behind us, and then he'll be on worse tyres the rest of the race. Mario's struggling quite a bit on the tyres. Horrible approach through that. Oh, he's picked himself up a penalty, I'd say. He crossed the line and hit the barrier, so a good chance he'll get 3 seconds for that. No, he avoided. Okay, lucky for him. This is a legit gap now to Rayun. He would have served his penalty already. So, it'd be nice to be able to just patiently sit behind Mario until his tyres are gone, but we probably have to worry a little bit about Rayun catching us if we squabble too much. The Rayun's tyres are going to be a lap older. Looks like Rayun's not going to have enough pace to catch because of the older tyres. So I'll just try and keep my tyres in as good a shape as possible. moving around. Big snap there. That'll give him a sniff. Good exit from Spoon for me. He'll gain a little bit back from here with the slip. Oh, 11 to Mario. Take off T1. Must have. He should still get P3 though pretty easily. $58 on the last one. Which kind of forced him to go a little bit deep on his braking, and I was able to really set it up nicely for myself to get a good exit from the chicane. So, and it was a good spot about it that he didn't defend the inside line of turn 1. If he had, I would have just tried to keep him as tight as possible for T1, and then got him on the cutback potentially. But I think I would have been able to get him at the end anyway, because my tires are a lot better than his seemingly through the end of the stint. In-game settings, I believe if you're talking about the force feedback sensitivity and like those two values, I think I'm using 5 and 1. I can quickly double check for you. Pretty much there was a thread on the Fanatec forums earlier this year where Fanatec posted the recommended settings for the DD Pro. And so that's what I'm using. in terms of the Fanatec settings themselves, I can put my settings as a comment. I'll pin the comment to this stream when I'm done, so you can come back and have a look. Let's save the replay there, and I'm going to save recent gameplay. What do we need? Half an hour. So basically just for video. Is Mario still there? No, did he leave already? Yeah, he left already. Oh well, thanks for the race, Mario, in case you were watching. That was a good one. Yeah, I'll quickly check my in-game settings. Whoops, I don't want to go to enter race. Just a qualifying time trial. So I don't think they say that. Yeah, no, that's okay. I'm using 5 and 5. That's weird. I guess because I'm on my other account, I've got it actually wrong at the moment. But yeah, usually I'm using 5 and 1. Yeah, I've tried max hull. The thing is, because the DD Pro has the 8 Newton meters anyway, it gets to a certain point where, well, I mean, according to Fanatec, you don't want to set these. If you like put these up to 1010 or whatever, what it's going to be doing is the game is just going to be like pushing you past the point of what you should actually be feeling through the wheel. So you actually, instead of like when you feel part of the car doing something and it should be like at 90%, and you should feel that 90% and feel the difference between 90 and 10%, 90% and 80% and 100%. Instead, it's just going to give you 100% for all of those 3 different things. And so even though the wheel will feel lighter, you're actually getting less information coming through to you because it's just like artificially maxed out. So I know that whole you like a very heavy wheel. If that works for you, then obviously that's what you go with. These are always just going to be personal things. But yeah, 5.5 works okay for me with this wheel. Just really depends on your wheelbase. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Good to get a win on the last one. That was a really good, really just a dream run, and shout out to DP Mario for being very clean there at the end. Basically, actually everyone in that lobby was really clean. Everyone gave space and was really good at racing side by side, which you don't usually see in these dailies when you do from the back. But yeah, for anyone new to the channel, please consider leaving us a subscription. We've just reached 200 subs, so really happy about that. Let's try and get to 500 by the end of next year. That'll be the goal. All right, see you guys. Thanks for tuning in.